Hello students, this is Mr. Reyes and I will be going over our digital unit resources site, how it can help you sort of grow as an artist, help you navigate through this unit, and hopefully provide you with some resources that um, sort of further your education as far as this unit goes. It provides some basic information that you can hang on to. There are things about me, things about the site, and basic things about the lesson that we're going to be going through. The lesson that we are going to be going through is the art of bookmaking, and that might sound intimidating to some, but I assure you, this site can hopefully help you navigate throughout this term um, or throughout this unit successfully and confidently. So if we scroll down here, we'll be able to see things about the site, about me as a teacher. I attend Cal State University Fullerton. I'm an art education major with a concentration in crafts and 3D art. So I sort of, I have sort of a tool belt filled up. I've done ceramics, I've done glass blowing, which is really interesting. I've done metalsmithing. I've done bookmaking and crafts. And I've done like a range of 2D stuff, as well as digital, drawing, painting, and many more. So hopefully I'll be able to pass on some of this knowledge to you, and hopefully you'll be able to utilize some of the things that I go over, and sort of inject them into your own ideas and your own books, and hopefully you can create your own styles. So the name of this topic is called Pinpoint Compendium. You'll be going and sort of binding, gluing, folding your own book, depending on the style of book that you'd like to make. But you will be creating your own book and filling it with sort of your own ideas based on who you are, where you're from, maybe a little bit of culture in there, and sort of your creativity. So this is the lesson that we'll be going through as my 9th through 12th graders. Hopefully, I hope you guys enjoy it. But anyway, here are some of the activities that we're going to go over. This is just the home page. It's got an introductory video of me and, just some basic things, contact information and whatnot. So we're going to move on to the next page, which is what is art? Alright guys, so we're going to move on to what is art. What is art? So this page is basically supposed to, help you settle in to the idea of creating your own book and filling it with your ideas and your art. It does sound sort of daunting, and it sounds a little bit intimidating as an assignment. But I assure you that this site will hopefully equip you with the resources and the information to help you succeed in this endeavor. It sounds intimidating, but it's definitely something that you guys will do, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. I know a lot of other people that have had a ton of fun with creating their own books and sort of adding their own flair to it, and hopefully you'll be able to keep this for yourselves and show it off. Not many people create their own books. Not many people bind their own books, fill their own books with art. So this is just supposed to help us settle in, especially the less experienced, of us, to sort of ease our stress if you have any at all. And I provide a couple examples here of some hand-bound, traditionally bound books. And so you can see here some ideas of books might not, these sort of are on the outside of what we expect from our traditional books. And yet, this is still considered a book. It's got pages, it's bound, it's got, information on the inside, right? So I just wanted to provide different examples and different, looks into what you can possibly do when binding your own books. Um, and what the creation of the book is equally as important as what you fill it with. So throughout this unit, we're going to go over in detail what you're going to fill it with, and the specifics of what kind of art you're going to be throwing in there, how it pertains to you personally, etc., etc. So we have unit information here, and we have a simple what is art. So if we move on to useful links, we'll have quite a few, useful resources for you as art students. And maybe you don't plan on going to school for art, but in my class, I consider you as art students, and I would love to be able to help you guys build up your art skills. Whether you plan to be an artist in the future, some sort of artist in the future or not. Because I believe creativity is a really important thing for you students to be able to flex and sort of get out of you. So here's some useful links. We have some credible sources for arts. Google Arts and Culture is pretty sweet. It's got some, it's got some. Let's just move into it. Let's click on it. Um, so you're gonna see different collections of art, different exhibits you can explore. It's got really funny. You can see who you've looked like in the past, sort of thing. Like Google Arts and Culture is a really in my opinion, underutilized website, and it's really great for just exploring because you get to see, oh, there's street art, there's stuff only in the United States. There's so many different artists. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but there are some resource sites with thousands of publications. This JSTOR can provide you with very credible sources, etc. So even Wikipedia, I stand by Wikipedia. And if you have any questions about Wikipedia, we can talk about it in class because I do stand by Wikipedia, and I think it's a great site. Even Instagram, stuff for you to explore even more art in general. There are so many things here that can help you guys bookbinding techniques, especially. You might want to go through that when you're making your books. But here we go. Move on to digital interactives. These are things for you to obviously interact with digitally. So you got Quizlet here, classic Quizlet, and sort of a few other things. I want to be able to let you guys explore this website, but these are really, really great resources for you guys to hang on to. This site will always be open, so if you ever need to come back to this site and check these out, and utilize some of these things that I've linked, please do. Because it is for you as a student, even when you're not my student anymore. So we're going to move on to internet use and safety. These are just some precautions when you guys are spanning the internet, looking through different sources and stuff on the internet. I go through antivirus software, VPNs and stuff. So if you want to look through these, I genuinely recommend that you do. Some of you guys might know, the basics of internet safety, and some of you might not. Whether you're one of either of those people, I would still recommend doing a little bit more research on what these things can provide for you. So we can move on to the iPad lesson. Of course, this will be creating your own font. I've provided more links. I've provided the directions onto this page. So this one should be pretty easy and a lot of fun for your books. That hopefully we see some really cool, interesting fonts that you guys create. Move on to graphic organizer. So here, site's still under maintenance. I'm really sorry, guys. This will be up soon, but I just wanted to mention that we're still working out some kinks there. Some digital assessments. These are just to assess your skill as an artist, as a bookmaker. Air quotes there. I assume that none of you have made your own book before. If you have, that's really great. But this is just for me to gauge where we stand. It's sort of an assessment strategy for me to launch off of, if you will, to just sort of see your experience. I've linked some things here for you guys to check out. But this survey, I would love for you guys to take it. Um, so we'll move on to, let's see, choice board playlist menu. This is an interesting assignment for you guys. We'll open it up here, and I very much recommend. Oh, well, we can open it up in class later, or I mean, you can obviously explore it yourself, but this allows you to learn at your own pace, at your own, in some ways, learn at your own strengths. But it ensures that you guys, for me, that you guys are doing the work, and it ensures for you guys that you guys are confident in the work that you do. And if you're not confident, then maybe through this lesson, you'll gain a little bit more confidence in your knowledge, in your in your art, in your work, etc. This is a great assignment for you guys to sort of flex what you know, and I think that's a great thing. So you guys should check this out. Sort of go through all of these to sort of gauge what this unit is going to be like for you guys. Um, and obviously due dates and all those things will be, assessed to you guys later on. For the lecture, this will be up shortly. This is also under maintenance. I apologize, but we can move on to the showcase. Now, this is where you'll be able to come back all the time to sort of go through with me, go over all these things with me again. But yeah, that is your digital unit resources site. I hope that this site provides you with, of course, resources, information, a little bit more confidence, a little bit more, idea of what I do, who I am. Um, but this site is for you guys to sort of understand this unit a little bit better. We're going to be, doing some pretty complicated things, but really interesting things that you guys will learn as artists. And I think it'll be a really cool experience for you guys, to sort of go through this in a more digital manner, and sort of have this in your back pocket for when you're not in class. You'll be able to go through this website and seek for help on here as well. So thanks for checking the website out. Thank you for being proactive in your studies and making sure that you know all of your resources. And thanks for checking out the site, guys.